This week we didn't escape ourselves. We helped someone else to do so. Hello and welcome, my name is David and this is Life Escape Guide. Last week we looked at different options how to have the escape room experience at home. You find the video up there in the info card. The example I had last week was from Escape Game Innsbruck, The Lost Orphanage. And this week we're going to have a closer look at the room. But before we do so, let's talk about online live escape rooms in general. Since so many escape room companies are closed right now due to the coronavirus, I also made a video about that, you'll find it in the info card. Many escape room companies offer their real-life escape rooms as an online experience. The players get a live video feed from the room at the point of view from the game master. They can tell him what to do, what to look at, what to grab, what to open, to guide him through the room. So you can get the experience of the room right at home in front of your computer. And I was really skeptical before if that experience would really translate at home. But somehow it did. The company Escape Game Innsbruck was actually able to reopen at the beginning of May, since the Austrian government reopened some businesses, including escape rooms. But since so many people over the world are still stuck at home, they're still offering their online experience. By the way, if you watch this video after times of Corona, when the online experiences aren't available anymore, stick to the video anyways, since the room is still there and the room is still good. But without further ado, let's talk about the room. On their website, they tease the room the following way. The Lost Orphanage. The avatar Alice is caught in the old orphanage in the middle of the woods. She needs your help to get out within an hour, or the ghost of the director of the house sacrifices her soul to the evil for exchange for his own immortality. Exactly what he has done with all the children back in the day. Can you help her to escape and save all the other children's souls? The room can be played with up to 6 players and has a minimum age of 14. And I think you guessed it already from the description. The room is a horror room. It is scary, and not by a bit. For us, the actress who played Alice in this online experience really did an amazing job of conveying the fear and the danger of the place. It really felt like there's a woman trapped inside this orphanage and we at home at our computers had to help her get out.
Hallo? Hallo, kann mich jemand hören? Mein Name ist Alice. Ich stecke hier fest und komme nicht mehr raus. Kann mir irgendjemand helfen? Hallo?
I felt so much with her situation that I wanted to do everything to help her escape. It's a little bit like watching the Blair Witch Project and being able to tell the people what to do. And the whole experience was flawless. The rooms looked so detailed and so alive. It really was a great pleasure looking at them and guiding the person through the rooms. And nothing about the room looked cheap. It really felt like an abandoned and cursed orphanage. Every room held new surprises and new design elements that all fit into the theme. And all objects you found, even though it were riddle objects, absolutely were fitting as well. Also, effects were used in a good way. Sometimes lights flickered or you had sound effects. Also, the music was done well, and that all helped to bring the scenario to life. All in all, the room had a feel of grounded and sinister creepiness, and added with the good acting of our game master that made a really great and scary experience. What definitely made a difference is that we played the escape room online, because some riddles that would have been super easy in real life had been kind of complicated in this way. For example, finding things. Finding things in real life would be super easy. You look at the ground, see something, grab it, and that's it. In that room, you have to have the idea to tell the person to look at the ground and then on your screen see that there is something and then tell the person to grab it up. But don't get me wrong, the riddles worked and they've just been a whole different challenge than a real-life escape room would have been. So what does that mean in numbers? For the puzzles, I would give a 7 out of 10. For the design, I would give a 9 out of 10 because everything really felt quite authentic. And for the immersion, I would give a 9 out of 10. Sitting in front of my screen, it really felt like this person, Alice, is inside the room and I have to save her, and it really catched me. So that adds up to a 25, which means that this room is one of the best I've reviewed on this channel so far. And obviously I have only played it as an online experience, which means that the real room in real life might be a little worse or a little better. But I'm sure that the general quality of this room will be somewhere in this area. I found that it has been built in 3 different cities. in Innsbruck, Austria, which is the one we talked about today, and then 2 in Germany, which is Munich and Augsburg. So if one of them is closer to you, maybe consider playing there. If you liked this video, then consider subscribing to my channel. Also press the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch a video now, you can click on one of them on my right. Then see you next week, stay at home and stay safe.